No. No. Ah! Okay, I'm up. Hi, good morning. Kids and husband are on vacation in Florida, so I can be really obnoxious and film at 6 a.m. We got to do something about this. I don't have any like huge plans today. This is mostly going to be me like cleaning up our old farmhouse. I'm in our sort of semi-temporary bedroom right now. We have a lot of work to do on this house. The foundation needs work, the kitchen needs work. Our community was hit with the hurricane, so our contractor, he's working on doing some restoration still. So I'm not really sure when he'll be in. We're just kind of living our best life. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, this is my scaredy cat. Hi, Scully. Oh, another cat. Hey, Hitchcock. Okay, you guys want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Okay, let's do it. Yeah. Come on, Maggie. That's a good baby. Whoa. The very first thing I do when I come down in the mornings is turn on all heaters. We have 2 propane heaters, 1 kerosene heater. Long term, we definitely want to get like mini splits. There we go. We need to do like all the work in the house first before we even get started. This is our kerosene heater. It's only 44 degrees Fahrenheit in the house. We do live in Western North Carolina, so it's like we get cold spells, but they don't last very long. There you go. I'm in our like kitchen right now. You gotta hold this down for 30 seconds. That's the door to that closet, by the way. I'm like feeling so much better now, but I was not okay. The flights were first booked for my kids to go to Florida to visit their granddad with their dad, my husband. I was fully invited on the trip. They're like, you know, would you rather stay back? Because they know how much I love being with my animals. I'm like, no, I actually really want to stay. Like, I really love my life here. I knew it would give my husband and my kids an opportunity to like spend one-on-one time together. I was an emotional wreck leading up. And then like the entire morning that they were getting ready to go, I just kept bursting out crying. My 5-year-old son is the funniest thing ever. They're like, Mama, you have to stay here. Like, you're going to miss us. You're going to be so sad. Dude, I get 4 days to myself where I can literally do anything I want. It's over a weekend. There's like very low pressure. I just have to keep my animals alive. That's really all I need to do. I could like not relax. I was just sad. I must be dealing with some kind of like childhood trauma of like abandonment. I've kind of experienced this before. Once they were gone, it took me a while to unwind. Like 24 hours after they left, I finally started to feel like relaxed. And I like bummed around and I like exercised. I took the dogs for a walk and the goats for a walk. Did my farm chores. I'm like, I really do like being by myself. Like a lot. Why couldn't I just be more excited about the fact that they had been leaving? And I think it's just something I have to get used to. Like, this was really the first time I'd been away from them for more than an overnight, and that was usually me going to do something like doing a half marathon, or when I used to do my like when I did my half Ironman. I'm not racing anymore, so I haven't done one of those in a while. My husband, like, he was very, very good at like talking it through with me, but he was also like teasing me because he's like, yeah, they're gonna move out for college one day. Like, this is really good. It's really good to like know who you are outside of your kids. And I'm sure there's a lot of other moms that struggle with this. And I imagine I'm not the only one. I get a lot of joy out of taking care of my animals. 5 rescue animals? The 2 dogs, 2 hounds, 3 cats. Yeah, 5 rescue animals. We're often fostering dogs and cats, local dogs and cats that are strays. And then we've got 2 livestock guardians. They spend most of their day with our goats. We have 3 goats, 2 wethers and 1 female. I was gonna maybe experiment with them with land clearing, which like we've done little bits and it's been super fun. We are trying to breed cricket just to experiment with the idea of like getting goat's milk. We also have a heritage breed of chickens, 2 heritage breeds. One of them is just a little orange thing. So cute. An Ankin Bantam. It's like a 500-year-old breed. It's very cool. They're really friendly. Our daughters love them. They can like pick them up and carry them around. They're pretty good egg layers. They make really good mothers, so you can like breed them naturally. You don't really need an incubator. And then we have these Hollands. They kind of look like a barred rock, and they're a regular sized bird. They're hardy. dual purpose. Dual purpose basically means they can be a meat bird or they can be an egg layer. My friend is like, dual purpose birds are really stupid to have because like they make lousy egg layers and they're not very good meat birds. We have our resident geese, Jack and Diane. I got them from my friend originally to like help with our tick problem at an old rental. But like they've just become such a quintessential part of our farm. They don't really produce anything. They only lay eggs sort of during their breeding season. We don't eat those. Diane sits on them and tries to incubate them. She's not had a successful pregnancy yet, but we're hoping maybe this season or this spring we'll get baby goslings. Our newest members are the muscovy ducks. I've tried regular ducks a few times now, and every single time, like they're really cute when they're babies and they're really fun, but I always end up giving them away to friends. They're so messy and they're so noisy and they're not friendly like chickens and muscovies, as it turns out, which is like a not duck. They're curious, they're interested in you, like they understand that you feed them, so they'll like come up to you and hang out. Ducks, no, run away screaming every time. I'm just not interested in an animal that doesn't want to be my friend, unless they bring something else to the table, you know? There is a way of getting into the walls from the outside of the house, which I'd imagine has something to do with our chimney maybe. I'm not really sure. But our 2 tuxedo cats have figured out a way to get in, and they're like always in the walls and they're always in the ceiling. There's a hole in our closet that they come barreling out of. And so like, yes, I'll let them in and out through the front door, but like they usually just let themselves in and out. Are you guys hungry? Okay, let's get coffee and some food. I swear I just let that cat out already. Over the past maybe year and a half, I've been on the carnivore diet, and I can eat beef, lamb, and venison. I can have coffee. So far, those are the only foods that don't seem to upset me. I suspect it's some kind of mast cell histamine issue. Of course, traditional doctors like couldn't tell me anything. I always had like IBS/food intolerances. It just got really, really bad about a year and a half ago. My diet's pretty simple. I do make sure that I have electrolytes, not flavored. Most sweeteners and stuff I can't handle. Sometimes I'll have like a little bit of fish, a little bit of chicken, but those are like treats because I bloat pretty easily. For about a week, I was trying like nuts, peanuts, cashews. It's always, you know, when I first eat them, they're usually fine. And then by like day 2, 3, every time I would have a handful, I'd get really bloated and uncomfortable. Tons of new studies are coming out showing that like all the concerns about cholesterol causes heart disease. Like it's not the full story. I would much rather not have debilitating pain, and I'd much rather eat what makes me feel good. I don't eat any vegetables, and I haven't for a year and a half. My energy's never been better. My body composition's never been better. We try to buy meat in bulk so that it's a little bit less expensive. We try and buy locally where we can. I am hearing crazy bird action out here. What's going on? The heck are you guys doing? I feel like there's just some bird bullying going on. Okay, everyone's fine. Oh, you. My chickens are out and about. Because we have the livestock dogs, I actually don't lock my birds up at night because the dogs keep the predators away, which is very convenient, let me tell you. Oh, it's so good. I love this mug. It's so cute. I got it from Tractor Supply last year. But because I drink my coffee relatively slowly, I actually end up putting it in my Yeti, and it keeps it super hot. There we go. Yeah, this is from our half cow that's still frozen. That one is thawed. I'll always get like a 20% or 25% if I can find it. I really love lamb because it's always really nice and fatty. Let's do it. By the way, if you can't find beef locally, I know it's like a little faux pas, but Walmart sells grass-fed beef in these like packets from really high quality farms, and they're like $6.50 a pound. Like it's a really good price. I would not recommend their just like standard ground beef. The taste is funny. Once you start eating the high quality stuff and you go try and go back to the other stuff, it's just got like a sweet, not as good. Violet needs her anti-anxiety. What's this? Bye. Ready? Open. There you go. What are you coughing about? Are you just so excited? Scarlett, you come here. There you go, baby. The stovetop is very old. Only 3 of the burners work. I'm just letting my pan heat up. I'm gonna make myself some ground beef for breakfast. And by this point in the morning when my kids are home, this is usually when they start waking up. It's around 7, unless it is a school day, in which case I kind of drive them to school first and then come back and get ready for the day. I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I'm gonna do some video editing, farm chores, run the goats, dogs, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of my day because my family's not here. It's crazy. So quiet in this house. Thank you for joining. If you follow me for my shorts, which is most of what I post, but you want me to expand on any of them, so for example, like more farm chores or like showing what I do, blah blah blah, blah, comment and I will put it together because like I want to do more long form. I want to get into it. I know I do have the Granddad Podcast and we are planning another episode remotely because he is in Florida right now. I love filming. I love sharing my life with you guys, so I'd be happy to do that. If you're new to my channel and you love like farming stuff, homesteady stuff, animals, rescue animals, anything like that, be sure to hit that subscribe button and I'd love for you to give me a follow.